Super Ludo, how to play. The object of the game is to be the first player to get all your crafts to your finish zone. Remove your 3 crafts from your storage and place them in your base. Press and hold the crystal ball to turn on the game. Press any player's finish zone button to change the game mode from free-for-all to 2 vs 2 team mode. In team mode, red and yellow are on a team against blue and green. The first team to get one of all their players' crafts to the finish wins. Pick a player to go first, then play proceeds clockwise. On your turn, press the crystal ball to roll the die. Then move one of your crafts clockwise around the board track, which is called the starlight orbit, by the number of spaces rolled. Crafts in your base must first move to your starting zone from a rolled 5 or 6 before they can move around the orbit. If you can't move, then your turn is skipped. If you roll a 6, you get to take another turn. If you land on a space already occupied by your own craft, then stack it on top, creating a blockade. Your opponent's crafts may not pass your blockade, but instead move up towards it, counting the blockade as a space, before turning around and continuing the rest of their move in the opposite direction. If you land on a space occupied by an opponent's craft, then knock that craft back to their base and take their spot. If you land on an opponent's blockade, then knock all their crafts back to their base. If your craft ends on a space that matches its color, then it may jump move to the next space of that color if you want, skipping any blockade in the way. If you end on a fast line space of your matching color, then move your craft to the other side, knocking any opponent's crafts in the way back to their base, including blockades. You can also jump move to the fast line spot and use it. There are 6 universal events that the crystal ball can show. ×1 means you get to take another turn. Exchange means you may swap the position of one of your crafts in orbit with any other or move by the number rolled. Teleport means you can either move your craft to the lit up space or by the number rolled. Wormhole means that while the spaces are lit up, usually lasting several rounds, any craft that is already on a yellow lit up space at the beginning of their turn can instantly move to another yellow lit up space. After using Exchange, Teleport, or Wormhole, the player's turn ends immediately. A swirl means that all crafts on purple lit up spaces may not move. Meteorite means that all crafts on red lit up spaces are bumped back to their start zone, then you roll again. When your craft makes it around the board and reaches your finish zone entrance, it continues up into your finish zone until it reaches the final spot. Short press the finish zone button one time to indicate that one of your crafts has reached the goal. Then remove the piece from the board. You must reach the final finish spot by exact count in order to press it. So if you have extra moves, you reverse direction. You may not enter a finish zone of another color. The first player to get all 3 of their crafts to their finish zone wins, and a victory animation appears.